Hello YouTube, I'm ImNotFine Day. Today we are going to have a look at how to play Historic Brawl on your own or with your friends, and stay tuned to the end because we are going to also talk about what the most common bugs are that you're going to encounter, at least currently, and how to fix them. So watch out for that. Okay, so let's keep this video short, shall we? And the first thing, how do I play Historic Brawl on my own? I actually got to ask that question quite a bit. So if you're in the home screen, you can click on play, and now here you have your events. You have traditional standard, everything you want, no Historic Brawl whatsoever currently. Now you can click on this table icon and you can see multiple formats here, including Standard Alchemy Historic. Here you see Standard Alchemy Historic bot matches, and this is ranked game, and this is just casual play. And then the third button lets you go into the Historic Brawl and the Standard Brawl queue respectively. So I mainly play Historic Brawl, so that's why these decks don't work. But these are my legal Historic Brawl decks that I can play. And let's for this particular video, we are going to look at my Oaklore deck specifically. This is the Eager Alchemy deck, and notice how I am not able to play this version, the Eager No Alchemy version, and we are going to talk about that later in the video, why certain decks work and why some don't. Now, how to actually play with your friends, and it is very simple, but at the same time it's absolutely way too complex. So, first and foremost, you got to know your own in-game tag in Magic the Gathering Arena. Top right, click on Direct Challenge on the cross swords. Here you find your in-game name with the tag. Click on that and it's copied to clipboard. Send that to your friend, and then they put in this, they go in the friends list, the little plus symbol, and then paste that name in, and I now get a friend request from them. And it either pops up on the top or on the bottom. If you don't find it immediately, make sure to scroll down completely, but you probably won't have that problem because you don't have that many friends if you're asking this question on your friends list. So now that they're on your friends list, I see them here, and let's say I want to play Historic Brawl with Flash Fan 2. Okay, so I click on the cross swords, and now it lets me select multiple options. So challenge match, tournament match, limited tournament match, whatever. Challenge match is what we have to select, and then the deck type needs to be Friendly Brawl. And Friendly Brawl is kind of not the same thing as Historic Brawl, and that is very important to know and is actually quite annoying later on when we come to it. And now we click on challenge, and now they have a pop-up that they received a direct challenge, and they can accept it, and then in theory you should be able to play with your opponents. At the time of this recording, this feature is bugged, and you will just be sent to a best of 3 game or a best of 1 game of regular 60 cards, and the workaround for that will come up right now. So just to show how this whole process looks from the other side real quick, I'm now getting a friendly challenge by Flash Fan 2. And it should just pop up right any moment, and here we have it. And you see it is currently bugged. They actually sent a Historic Brawl challenge here, but it says best of 1 game. If we accept this challenge with these cross swords, we are sent into the screen, then we can accept and select our decks. But again, currently they have actually sent out a Friendly Brawl challenge, but it is just not showing up, and we are getting sent to 60 cards best of 1. So thank you for that, Wizards. So how to actually play with your friends for real this time, and we are going to use the direct challenge feature instead of the friendly challenge feature. Friendly challenge through the friend list, direct challenge again with the cross swords on the top right. You previously clicked this, and now this window pops up. I have recently played these people, that's why they are in my recommended section here, but other than that, I'm just pasting the name right here. And now I can select my type of challenge. I want to select Friendly Brawl, that's why I'm doing this. first and foremost, you got to know this. These people don't need to be on your friend list, and these are they need to be sent from both sides. So FlashFan also needs to do this whole process on his side simultaneously, and we need to have the exact same settings. And the little trick here that some people get confused with, if I now select best of 3, and now I switch over the Friendly Brawl best of 1. This is now best of 1, but the game still doesn't recognize it. It's the exact same options. So go back, make sure this is set to the exact, like every single of these, and it should normally be the exact same options, is actually the same as the one your friend is using. Now that is out of the way, I go to Friendly Brawl, and I can select my deck. Why won't my deck work, right? That is a question that I get a lot of the time as well. And if I go to decks here, again, I made 2 copies of this same deck. This is my regular version I use in Historic Brawl. And this uses a rebalanced card, Demi-Lich to be precise. And here is that guy, Demi-Lich, right? Now the problem is, I've currently set the deck to Historic Brawl, right? But we do not have a Historic Brawl option. We have a Friendly Brawl option, and the slight difference is that you can basically use usually banned cards as well. It's basically like kitchen table magic. But the unfortunate side effect there is, if I want to try to challenge somebody with that, this is not legal because the deck it wants Friendly Brawl. So now I'm going to make a copy of my deck. And then I've got to take out all the alchemy balanced cards. So this is a copy of my deck, and here's the Demi-Lich again, but it's not the balanced, rebalanced version. It is the actually weaker version, because I have set it to Friendly Brawl. Just to look at this way, I set it to Historic Brawl, and now this is not legal anymore there. So I need to take it out, but I can't take it out. Why can't I take it out? Who knows? So to actually make the whole swap, let's say usually you play your deck on the ladder. To make the swap, you gotta take this out first, the rebalanced version, then set it to to Friendly Brawl. And now you are going to search for all the cards you've taken out. And now you have the normal version, basically, not the alchemy rebalance version in there. Don't get this confused with alchemy cards. This doesn't matter. So what I mean by that is just alchemy 22 cards. I don't care about that. The cards I care about are the rebalanced ones. This, which is currently grayed out, these are the very relevant cards for this. So, for example, go to Historic Brawl, and I can actually filter for rebalanced. These are the cards you want to watch out for. And this is on mono blue deck, so not all the cards are showing up, just as a heads up. But the rebalanced cards, these are the ones you want to look out for. So now we know about this whole problem. How does this translate to the direct challenge again? Here you see the Igor no alchemy card version is legal. It is currently up here. And the other version is not legal, even though it should be, and it is down here. And if your deck looks like this is likely the problem, that you just didn't see, like you missed one of the cards. Non-format cards 1, right? That is the Demi-Lich. Now you sent the challenge out, right? Works perfectly fine. You and your own opponent did not select compatible challenge options. Oh, isn't that unfortunate, right? So, up. Play again. Yep. And now, this is what the window should look like. And if it's just stuck like this, this means that you are now waiting for your opponent to send your challenge back. So that whole process that I did of if I have non-legal cards, or like non-legal in quotation mark cards, need to copy my deck, swap out the cards, then selecting the right challenges, all of that, the opponent needs to do the exact same. And until then, I'm just basically stuck in the screen. I can click cancel, right? But until then, I am basically stuck in the screen. And then when they do that, now it's matching us up together. So now for the last part, the bug fixing parts, and there are some common bugs here. I've dipped into some of them, but there is also this really annoying bug. Even if you've done everything correctly, everything just as in this video, just as described, there is still a chance, like 1 in 10 times, 1 in 8 times, maybe 1 in 6 times, that you're going to get stuck on the screen regardless. So one of you guys can actually click on the cancel button like I just did, and one of you guys is stuck there. Click cancel, doesn't work. And there is no real solution to this. So even if the other guy just restarts, and sometimes you just get if I can just restart now, I can click freely. The other guy is stuck in there, and even if they restart, they sometimes get back to the screen, and you basically just have to wait until it works and restart the client, some kind of combination. It is a really nasty bug that is currently in there. And just try it again. And I have some people where it's a bit bugged a bit more, and we really can't play all that often against each other, and that is just the client. That is absolutely not your fault. If you get error messages, however, that means that you actually did something wrong. All the current bugs that I know of currently just straight up don't send error messages. So if you get a like mismatch thing, then maybe for example, maybe before I went to the friendly brawl challenge, I clicked this, right, and then okay, put this back, but then there is still the different setting here which shouldn't matter, but somehow does. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I have probably timestamps in the description. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I do daily YouTube content with gameplay for historic brawl decks. And hope you enjoy the wonderful format that is historic brawl, even though it is kind of complicated to get work sometimes.